Hey my Jefferson Jewels, today I'm going to be showing you how I make the easy chocolate strawberries. This has been a request from a lot of my friends, especially during this time, graduation time. So I said, what better time to be able to show all my jewels how I do it. This was my coconut oil. That's my squeezy bar that I use to put the chocolate in. That's my handy dandy knife. This is my handy dandy toothpicks. This is my tray that I laid the chocolates in. Of course, the wax paper that you lay the chocolate on. My cutting board with the wax paper on top. And a glass bowl. Be sure that you always use a glass bowl because you have to put the bowl in the microwave. It has to be microwavable. And of course, your handy dandy strawberries. There's a variety of sizes in my bowl. I think I'll only be working with the medium and smalls. The large ones are very large. I'll probably save those later on for eating. Thank you. And napkins. You always want to have something to wipe your hands on because chocolate can get messy. And I'm laying the wax paper over my tray. Now this that I have here, this is called almond bark. I do not like using the chocolate candies that they have like at Michael's, but you can find the almond bark at your local Walmart store. I've even found vanilla and chocolate at Aldi's. So the first thing you want to do is just get some bark out of your package and just cut it up into smaller pieces. I'm just cutting it in half and place it in your bowl. And once you place the almond bark in your bowl, you want to be sure to get all of your almond bark. And I'm putting some coconut oil, just a teaspoon of coconut oil in there, maybe just a little bit more. But if you do not have coconut oil, then you can use Crisco oil, just a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half, according on how much almond bark you put in your bowl. And then I'm going to microwave it for about 50 seconds. It may take a little less, but you always want to make sure that you watch your microwave. You may not have to do it as long. It's according on how hot your microwave gets as well. Hey y'all! And now I'm going to take the chocolate out and stir. And I'm not going to have to put the chocolate back in the microwave because I'm going to stir enough till all the chocolate has mixed together with the coconut oil. And we want our results to be very smooth, not hard, because we don't want our chocolate to seize up. That's just some extra chocolate. I don't like wasting the chocolate. And so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When you finish, you should be able to just take your spoon and let the chocolate just drip down from the spoon. That's one way that you know it's ready. Because we are going to have to transfer, there you go, that chocolate into our squeezy bottle. Okay, watch it again. There you go. You want it to go just like that. And it's going to smooth over your chocolate and it's going to go into your squeezy bottle and come out with no problem. I like to put the toothpicks in my strawberries before I dip them. So I pull the leaves up. Some people like to pull the leaves off. I have the leaves up, and at the end, sometime I take the leaves off, but it varies. I think I'm going to keep these leaves on this time. And I just put it in the bowl. And just stir the chocolate around in the bowl. Look at that. And I scrape the ending on the bowl, but you sometime may have to come back, which you'll probably see me do once or twice, and add a little bit more chocolate on the part that you scraped on the bowl because sometime it can come off. But if you dip it deep enough and turn it, maybe 2 or 3 times, you can be sure to cover enough chocolate on your strawberry so that you won't have to go back and double dip it. See here, I'm trying to make sure enough chocolate's at the top as well. Scrape just a little. Sometime I go back and just grab some more chocolate. And you just keep repeating this process. That was too big, so I got a smaller one. I'm drying it off a little because you want to make sure that your strawberries are not wet when you put them in the chocolate. That's very important. Just like drawing little lines in the bowl. That one is too big. We're going to put that one back. All right, that's a good size. And we're going to dip it in the chocolate. All right. Let's see if we can find another one. Just dry it off a little. That's the reason why I put it in the refrigerator, because the coldness helps it to dry after cleaning them. Also, a lot of people have asked me, what do I clean my strawberries with? Me, I may be different from others, but I put my strawberries in a big bowl. I put warm water in the bowl before I put my strawberries in there in the bowl. And I put a little, I'm not going to say a little, about a tablespoon of vinegar, maybe 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And you would be amazed at how much dirt comes off of your fruit when you let it set there. And afterwards, I let it sit probably about 5 minutes, and afterwards I just rinse it off real thoroughly. And then I set them in the refrigerator. I have set them in the freezer if I was in a hurry and had to get something done quickly. But the coldness helps the chocolate to set. That's too big. That's too big. So I'm going to use this medium-sized one. Whoop, didn't use it, sorry. Yeah, I'm saving those for later. I'm sure I'm going to eat them up before the night is over. And there you go. That's after they sit in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. Well, that was before I put them in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. And now, here they are after sitting in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. So now I'm getting ready to draw my lines. I don't have a steady hand like I used to. Oh, I'm sorry, the lines aren't next. I think I'm going to cut the parts that are uneven. If you see, sometimes the back of them can be uneven. If you look at some of those, you want the backs to be as even as possible. So I have my sharp knife here. And I'm just going to cut off the excess chocolate. Be very careful when you do this. Because this can cause you to crack your chocolate as well. I think I probably cracked a little bit on the back of one of them. So you have to be extra careful on this part, especially if you are giving a function and you know that, your strawberries will be where other people can see them, or you got other people eating them besides your family members. So you want to make sure you're extra careful with this. And it should be able to just peel right on off, especially if you're using almond bark chocolate. That's why I love it. Some people are having a hard time with making strawberries because they're using candy melts. or something that seizes up so fast. This is an easy way and a quick way to do chocolate covered strawberries. I can do this in no time, pretty much with my eyes closed. And so I'm just shaving off that extra chocolate. And I may go back later on and just tear the leaves off. So here's some more chocolate here. And I'm just putting it in the bowl. I'm finished with this bowl now. And I'm going to use that to put under my squeezy bottle when I make my lines. All right, and so now I'm getting ready to do my lines. I've already put the chocolate in my squeezy bottle. And this squeezy bottle makes it so easy to do your lines on. You have to have a steady hand. I let it drip or pre-drip before doing it, and I just go back and forth with my lines. Back and forth, back and forth. And there you go. Okay, watch again. Back and forth. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes you may have to go back over a space that is too wide, like I did that bottom part, because there wasn't any chocolate at the bottom, and you just go over with one line. Remember, I always pre-drip and then do my lines. And if you would like to see some designs, how I do my design, just let me know in the comment section below. And I just love doing different desserts, so I wanted to share this with you all. This will be a good time for everyone who's been having trouble with doing chocolate strawberries. This is your time to practice if you're not working. I hadn't done these in a while, but I said I'm just going to, do a quick tutorial, because people would ask me all the time, how do you do your chocolate strawberries? Well, I'm showing you exactly what I do. And you can decorate them, put little glitter on them, different things like that. If I had, some more decorations to put on them, I probably would. But right now, the place that I get my decorations from, the Cake Bakery place, they're closed due to COVID-19. So I'm just using what I have. Use that squeezy bottle, pre-drip, back and forth, just back and forth. Very easy. And every now and then you're going to get a crooked line, but that's fine. So I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. While that is in the refrigerator, I'm going to show you some more chocolate candy that I have used. This is from the Cake Bakery store here. This works just as well as the almond bar. Actually, almond bar works the best. And these are candy melts, but they're not the candy melts that seize. These are the candy melts from the Cake Bakery store. This particular kind is a Wilton candy melt. That does not work well for me at all. This is some that I've already used. Wilton, you see that Wilton sign? No, that is not a good candy melt that you would want to use. These are the best. I was looking for the name on there and I couldn't find the name, but this is from Carter's Cake Bakery, and I think you can order it offline. I used to do a lot of different candy desserts, so that's the reason why I have so many packages. And then here's the chocolate chips. Yes, That is also a good one. You can use it the same way you do the almond bar. But the Wilton, I'm sorry, Wilton, this does not work for me. But if you want to use it, you can go ahead and try it. Some people may know how to use it. And here is the ending results. And I added a little gloss to it so that it could shine. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.